Thanks for checking out my video. If you want to learn more from me, I have a lot of classes on Udemy. You can find the links to a lot of those in the description.
So, I recently had a comment on a video about whether or not spirits are really just parts of our minds that speak to us when we are in our ritual setting and we are performing an invocation. Now, if you're going with the psychological model of things, excuse me guys, I'm a little bit thirsty, so I'm grabbing something out of my refrigerator. And yes, I know I pronounced that wrong, but I don't really care. So, if you're going with the psychological model, you could go along with the idea that these spirits and stuff that we talk to are really just parts of ourselves, right? I mean, we play different roles all the time in our everyday lives. We put on, like, different... This might be the wrong term for it, but I'm going to use that anyway. We put on different masks when we go and do different things. When I'm at my job, I'm wearing the mask of a store associate, and therefore I act accordingly in that situation with customers. When I'm around friends, I act in a different manner. When I'm in my temple doing ritual magic, I act in a very specific manner. When I'm around certain family members, I act in a very different manner. When I'm around... You get the point, right? So, we all act in different ways depending on the situation. And if you look at any different entities or deities or spirits from any system, what's the different things that you read about them? These are their attributes. This is what they look like. This is what their skills are. This is what they can help you out with. That's giving you a list of traits, right? That's giving you a list of characteristics, right? So, hypothetically, with the psychological model, what we're talking about is when we read about a particular spirit, like Mala from the 50 Names of Marduk, that has to do with courage, okay? Bravery and courage and such. Psychologically speaking, if we're going with the psychological model, if I was to go into my ritual space and do the 2 candles and the Zikia Kanpa, Ziana Kanpa, yada yada, and I invoke Mala, from the psychological model, what that is doing then is my subconscious and my conscious know what Mala is all about because I've read the page and it's talking about courage and bravery and stuff. So what my mind, hypothetically, would then do is tap into the schemas and associations and circuitry that have to do with bravery and courage, and thus bring those feelings up within myself through activating those different parts of the mind to push those attributes of bravery and courage. So obviously I would be looking to have bravery and courage in regards to a certain situation that I am asking Mala to help me with. And therefore it is forming an association between needing bravery and courage and the particular situation that I have invoked Mala for. So I say, hey, I have this thing that's going on tomorrow. I need to be brave and I need some courage about it. Mala, hear my urgent prayer. I'm summarizing, paraphrasing here. And then I go through that ritual with all the psychodrama and such. And so when I step into that situation tomorrow, I already have an association of bravery and courage with that particular situation, because like in the 50 Names of Marduk spells, what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to visualize the outcome, visualize the goal, visualize what we want it to look like. So I've already basically pre-programmed my brain with the idea of when I step into that situation tomorrow, this is how I'm going to act, this is what's going to happen, these are all the different scenarios that could come up, and this is the end result that I am going to manifest. And so I'm programming my brain in how to make that situation happen. And then when I go into that situation the next day, I make that situation happen to the best of my ability and with courage and bravery, because I have already programmed myself to do so. It's like there's the term priming, right? In psychology anyway, when we're going to learn something new, we come up with all of the different things that we already know about that subject. So, if you're going to learn multiplication and division, you would have already had to learn addition and subtraction. That's why when kids are learning about multiplication, they learn that it is repeated addition because they already know addition. When they learn about division, they learn that it's repeated subtraction because I already know subtraction. So we're priming our minds with stuff that we already know. So we already know that a particular spirit has these different attributions, and we already know the situation that we want help with. So we associate those qualities and feelings with this situation. So now that situation that we want no longer has anxiety, no longer has a what if factor, no longer has an unknown outcome. It has the outcome that we want it to have because we have already associated the spirit with helping us with that and all of the attributions of that spirit being activated in our minds to change our behaviors to the person that we want to be in order for that situation that we want to make manifest in order to actually manifest. Yeah, there we go. I think I did really good on this one. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this, whether spirits are spiritual or psychological, or maybe you're on the fence about it. Good hunting.
Thanks for watching my video. So if you want to check out my playlists, I have, among others, the Simon Necronomicon, the Tree of Life, General Magic, Tulpamancy, a playlist on my books, the elements, stones, the theories that govern magic, and the gods and goddesses of Mesopotamia. If you want to check out my books on Amazon, I have Creating Consciousness, Magical Mechanics, Magical Theater, Handy Sigil Magic, Magical Movement, which is an update and expansion upon Handy Sigil Magic, Magical Mastery, which is a combination masterwork of Magical Theater and Magical Mechanics, and The Guide to the Spheres and Beyond. You can also find me on Facebook at Magickology YT. You can email me at priestofthenecro@gmail.com, and you can even check out my Instagram, which is Magickology. And good hunting. You can also find me on Facebook at Magickology YT. You can email me at priestofthenecro@gmail.com, and you can even check out my Instagram, which is Magickology. And good hunting.